Here it is live from Say What You Will Radio Studios in Mesa, Arizona. It's the Pops and Low Radio Show with your hosts, the purveyors of odd news, Pops and Low.
All right, here we are. It's the Pops and Low Radio Show. It's Friday night. How you doing, Low?
Doing well. Trying to survive like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Well, speaking of surviving, I am on day number 9 of the COVID.
Of the vid.
That's right. I got the COVID. That's right. So, we're taking a risk. We're pushing it.
Sounded like you were saying, making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out if I'm positive or not.
Oh, is Jen in the room? I don't know. Katie's
she
here.
Said, where is Jen?
Oh, where is Jen? I don't know.
Donald's here. Katie's here. Kyle's here. David's here.
Mm-hmm.
Jen is either quiet or not present.
That's right. So we got typically, we got our buttload of odd news. We've got we're gonna change it up a little bit too. By the way,
Donald. Well, we got something ready for you since it was such a long intro.
That's right. That was the longest.
Man.
Well, you got to allow people time to get on to the show.
We like to pretend that one of these days we're going to do one of those intros and 10,000 people are just going to jump on. So that's really the goal there.
That's right. So here we are, the Pops and Low Radio Show. We've got all kinds of things going on. We got a buttload of odd news. We got some clips for you.
Clips.
We got audio clips.
And we got to get to those.
Yeah, and we're going to mix it up tonight, too. We're not going to be doing gas station trivia, but we are going to be doing something completely different. So we decided to mix it up and go with motel trivia tonight. So we're going to be doing motel trivia instead of gas station trivia because it's Friday night and gas stations, we've discovered, tend to be busy.
Right.
We don't know about the motels, but I did, in order for a motel to qualify, the nightly price had to be under $65 a night.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, shit, there's stuff out there that you can cap. He said, no way. Because here's the thing. How many motels that are under $50 do you, like the front desk, are they ever busy?
Never,
ever. Because the people that are there, either they're long term.
That's right.
Or they're in and out. So people are not there. They're there for a particular reason.
Yeah. So we're going to be doing that motel trivia. And since these two cities were in the news this week because of Major League Baseball and the All-Star game, it's going to be Atlanta versus Denver.
Denver.
Buttload is slightly less than a shit ton. That's right.
Man.
That is exactly right. So, so I wanted to share you an oldie but goodie. Here we go.
You got this, sister. You were super, super close. Right in the kisser. Show that knight who's boss. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Woo! I mean, how do you not start a show off with the watermelon clip?
I love the fact, and I've seen that 8 million times, right? And it never gets old. But I've never heard her say, okay, hit the knight right in the kisser, which makes it even better.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that was the old famous watermelon clip. I believe that was from The Amazing Race or something.
Think about the weight of that son of a gun. Like that thing's coming back at you. That's a concussion for sure. She's in protocol.
That's right. Yeah, man, I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
It hit her right in the face. So there you go.
The kisser.
Oh, by the way, we have a new webcam. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we do like to upgrade occasionally.
I couldn't even tell.
Yeah, so we don't have that fish, like that wide angle anymore.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to the wide angle.
That's a well-wasted watermelon. No, I think that watermelon
was put to good use.
Yeah. Absolutely. So there we go. Let's start off. What do you say with some odd news stories?
The oddest of news.
Yeah, that's right. Well, South Carolina, there was a teenager accused of not breaking out of prison.
accused of not breaking out
of not breaking out of prison. He was accused of actually breaking into prison.
Oh, geez.
That's right. A South Carolina teen was nabbed trying to break into a prison to deliver backpacks full of booze, weed, cell phones, and other contraband.
There it is. He's the runner.
He's the runner, officials said. Nathaniel Jose Perez, 19, was found between an inner and outer fence Wednesday at Tiger River Correctional Institute in NRA. News station WHNS reported. I'm not sure where NRA is. ENOREE.
ENOREE. Interesting.
I don't know.
Regardless, what county is it?
You know, that I don't know either. State correction officials said a large hole had been cut into the fence and pieces of clothes were stuck in the razor wire.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, because, I mean, getting in is as hard as getting out. There's a reason they don't want you to get in. Because think about it. If he's running enough, like they said, multiple backpacks.
Yeah, 4 backpacks.
Like, dumb. Go one at a time, buddy. Like, try to focus on getting over. Like, he just sold out, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to just take it all in one run.
Perez, who was bleeding from razor wire cuts, had 4 backpacks with him filled with marijuana, tobacco, alcohol, cell phones, and other items, authorities said. Officials said they believe he had been trying to drop off the illicit items to inmates in exchange for money.
Nah.
There's always money. It's always, you know,
No, it's just his personal.
always money involved.
I mean,
You know
to
what I mean?
run that much type of stuff into prison, like, oh man, I can't even speak today, but yeah, that's ridiculous.
Officials said they believe he had been trying to drop off the illicit items to inmates. Oh, like I said, in exchange for money. He was taken to the hospital for treatment for his cuts before he was booked in Spartanburg County Detention Center.
Hey,
There you go. Spartanburg.
definitely South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need to.
I think you're
rename
a,
this county.
You're a coach
Spartanburg. Yeah,
of the Spartans.
yeah. Shout out Donald.
Spartanburg County. Perez was charged with trespassing onto a correctional facility, possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, and attempting to furnish prisoners with contraband.
Man, especially those cell phones. That's crucial because, like, and think about like how much those cell phones do for the people in there. They're
That's
not
right.
just doing it for, you know, oh, I want to set up a conjugal visit. Let me call somebody on my phone. That's not what the phone's for.
That's right. Oh, see, we've got some creative folks in the audience
Use a
here.
drone.
Yeah.
Donald, okay. Have
Donald,
you done this
yeah.
before?
Donald's.
What's going on here, Don?
Dave Smith says he may have thought it was the Trump wall.
Hey, man.
Hey, you
He
never
would
know.
have made it over.
That's right.
All these people jumping.
That's exactly right. Oh, by the way, did I show you the lady getting hit in the face?
You got this, sister. You were super, super close. Right in the kisser. Show that knight who's boss. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Here it is.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, there you have it. So you
Donald
can
says I plead the fifth. Man, watermelon to the face. Maybe that's what they should do, right? Keep people from breaking into prison. Start
right.
hucking watermelons, you know?
I had never seen that clip.
The watermelon clip?
No, I've never seen it until
What?
this week.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that. Like, they cut it into different videos. Yeah, Kyle, definitely an oldie but a goodie. Like, that's just a classic.
Oh,
And she, like, there's just so many things wrong with it. She's staring perfectly at the watermelon, trying to watch it, like, and it hits her dead in the middle of the face. It's not like it caressed the top.
yeah.
It's not like it hit her in the chest.
it didn't breathe, like, just like. you
Breeze
know.
by. Yeah,
breathe,
it
yeah.
didn't scuff an arm. It hit her right in the mouth.
Well,
Was it seedless?
this past, that's a good question.
Man,
Good question.
add some weight there.
Good question. Now, this past week was what do you call Easter?
Yeaster.
See, I'm telling you, guys,
We can't talk today.
if there's a side effect of COVID, it's like stupidity.
The vid.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I'm telling you, I got the COVID fog. Can't think very much.
It's fine.
Can't think. Well, this past weekend was Easter, of course. And, nothing says Easter like bunny rabbits. And scientists now know why these French rabbits do handstands when moving fast. They do handstands.
French rabbits.
They're French.
French always gotta, want to be better than the rest of the world.
That's right. For over a century, animal experts have known that a certain variety of rabbits more exclusively on their front legs when trying to move fast. But they've only recently learned why this is. The Sator d'Elfort. That's the name of the rabbit.
That's too long.
That's right. also known as the Alfort jumping rabbit, have baffled scientists for more than a decade. Unlike other rabbit varieties, the Sator d'Elfort,
The bunny.
the bunny, have a uniquely aerobatic way of moving over short distances. When moving slowly, they walk on all four limbs, but their hind legs hit the floor one after another rather than at the same time. But the truly remarkable thing happens when it needs to move faster rather than hopping. It quickly lifts its legs above its head and starts moving on its front legs alone. Now, we would not be the consummate professionals if we didn't have a video. And check that little dude out.
Yeah, see, that's got to be something. Like, think about how many dogs you see do that, though.
Yeah.
There's those videos of dogs that do that when they pee and stuff like that. Like, There's has to be some reason that that's more comfortable.
Well, we're going to find that out, actually. Experiments conducted as far back as 1943 showed that the inability to hop displayed by the Alfort rabbit was not learned behavior, but it was a result of a recessive gene. However, until recently, no one knew exactly what gene that was or how it prevented the animal from doing what other rabbits find perfectly natural.
Man.
With modern technology, it's straightforward to go from a simple recessive disorder to finding the genes. Some guy at some university said the expectation was there was something wrong with the spinal cord because they don't coordinate their forelegs and hind legs.
Yeah, because like you are a bunny. Like that's your one. You wake up and you
appreciate that.
You're a bunny and you can't jump.
Uh-uh.
The other bunnies must talk big shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
what I'm saying?
Dude, you're a freaking bunny. You can't even jump.
That's what you do. Like you said, it's like a frog.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If a frog doesn't jump or ribbit, is it a frog?
That expectation proved correct as a study conducted by scientists at Uppsala University shows that a warped gene called RORB, RORB, RAR, I can't even say it.
Sure.
Whatever.
Okay. Anyways.
Rendered them incapable of jumping. RORB helps pass information and links the left and right side of the body, which is essential for coordinating limb movements. But the warped gene causes the rabbits to overflex their hind legs, making jumping impossible.
You know what? Run it again. One more time.
You want to see the bunnies?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, look at the little bunny.
Does that bunny have red eyes?
I don't know. It's a good
no, I
question.
don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, there he is.
Demon bunny.
Yeah.
Walk on its front legs.
I wouldn't mind having one of those.
A demon bunny?
Little bunny is a pet. I think it's pretty cool.
Until it chomps on your finger.
Yeah, so there you go.
It's just a French thing, man. I'm telling you, they always want to upstage people. Which reminds me, speaking of French people, Kyle Nussbaum almost got in a fight with a French person.
Oh, really?
Because they always want to upstage people on his senior trip. Kyle, I'm going to let you tell that story someday.
Let's see. Kyle says, might be black seeds or just missing teeth. Who knows?
For the watermelon.
Oh, for the watermelon. There you go. Dave Smith has a question. He says, what two things in the air can get a rabbit pregnant?
Oh, God.
What two things in the air?
Kyle said, bet the rabbit tastes good.
That or the watermelon.
Right.
Yeah, one or the other. I don't know, David Smith. What two things in the air can get a rabbit pregnant?
Yeah, I'm scared of that answer. Kyle said, yeah, he missed his train. Basically, long story short, Kyle and his senior trip, they were trying to get on the train. And this Jack was not allowing them on because he was being, ignorantly French and didn't like the fact that there was American tourists. So Kyle kindly removed him off the train and let the doors close.
Gotcha. All right.
Man.
Well, we're going back a little in time for this next story, but I thought it was an important one. Last week, we'll go down in history as the first time a donut was ever launched into space.
A donut?
A donut. It's feet, Dave Smith says.
So what two things in the air can get a rabbit pregnant? It's feet.
Gotcha.
Man.
Some people won't talk to you if you speak English. That's right. That's why I always speak English.
I mean,
Not necessarily that well.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really speak anything else,
Mm-mm.
you know, but so it's not really an option. But
That's right. Well, I speak
yeah,
a
French
little-
people are jackwagons.
I speak a little broken Pig Latin and some Spanish.
And I also speak some ignorant.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
Well, there you have it. So, all right. Well, last week we'll go down into history as the first time a donut was launched into space.
I feel like they're adding on to things now. Like first it was like, okay, a monkey's in space. Okay, this is a monkey with a banana in space. Okay, now we're gonna do a cat
That's
in
right.
space. Well, the cat's gonna have a donut on board, so it's a donut as well.
There were pigs in space too. If you ever watched the Muppet Show,
Just I mean, the first time, I could pluck a beard hair and put it on a rocket ship and, making history.
I wonder if they would identify it as a beard hair.
Ah, touche.
if an alien
Depends on how short I cut it down,
found. It is a bit kinky. That's all I'm saying. Alexander and Benjamin Johnson and their friends launched their Sprinkle spaceship from Askim, Norway. Using a weather balloon, the brothers sent the sugary snack and an onboard camera 32 kilometers above Earth. Like other weather balloon-powered launches we've seen, it didn't technically reach outer space. An altitude of 32 kilometers is still within the stratosphere. That's still pretty high for a pastry, though.
I mean,
Rude.
pastries, don't usually go farther than what is from here, from table to mouth,
That's right.
It's not that far.
No, that's right. If your first question to the sweet experiment is why, then Alexander has an answer for you. Quote, I'm really into space and photography, and I used to play around with weather balloons back in school. Then we had the idea that we should send something really crazy up into space and thought, hey, nobody has ever sent a donut up before, Alexander told local Swedish news outlet.
He's like, I'm into two totally different things, space and photography. And, I figured what's a better picture than a donut in space?
Yeah, and apparently
That's art.
donuts.
Man.
Yeah, there was also a short trail of police officers chasing.
Ah, yeah. What flavor was the donut? Does it say?
I believe it was it looked like a strawberry glazed with sprinkles.
That's a waste. I just look, if you're going to do something, maybe a Boston cream, double chocolate, jelly filled.
Do like an experiment.
That's
Would the jelly stay within the donut?
Right.
At that high.
What does zero gravity do to jelly inside of it? Right. Absolutely. See, that now we're talking. You want to do something monumental? Gosh.
He says, let's see. He said, yeah, it's we'd like to do things or odd things. Well,
That's why you're here, buddy.
That's right.
That's why we're talking about it.
That's why you're on the show. And this felt very different. It was really fun to watch the video for the first time. We could see the donut hovering above the earth. How about that?
I mean, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Well, there you go.
Get a new hobby.
The rest of the article is just complete nonsense. Oh, by the way, speaking of nonsense,
Complete and utter nonsense.
yeah, one thing that is not nonsense
Oh,
is Gray Feather Crack Attack. Gray Feather Farm Crack Attack. Okay, let me tell you something. If you have dry skin or you've got your heels are cracking, on your feet, or your hands are cracking, maybe you work with chemicals and your hands are always cracking and you just can't find that cream that helps. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
You've got to check out Gray Feather Farm Crack Attack. You can go to saywhatyouwillradio.com, click on our sponsors page. You're going to see the link right there to Gray Feather Farm. Check them out. They make fantastic, all natural skincare products. And there's something in the works too. So she's always working over there, Jen, over at Gray Feather Farm, always trying to come up with new ideas. But the Crack Attack is phenomenal. I use it every day. And I would recommend you do the same.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Donald said all donuts matter.
That's right. All donuts matter.
There you go, Don.
That's right.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know what?
Mm.
All donuts don't matter. I'm not a Krispy Kreme guy. I'm not a big fan.
No.
It's got to be Dunkin' for me.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme, even a donut every day for the next year of my life, not worth the vaccine.
Nah, look, I
Not
don't
worth
think
it.
I could eat a donut every day. I'm not a big
No.
donut guy.
I like a hot donut.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah.
You
got to
know,
nuke it for maybe about 10 seconds or so.
you got to do the it's the all sugar ones from Dunkin'.
Oh, I already did
Just
the
sugar. Man, classic.
I already did the rabbit story.
Yeah, that went
Wow.
down that rabbit hole.
Man, we're burning through the odd news today.
Yeah, if you guys got something to say,
Burning through.
he said the disrespect.
Katie Nussbaum, she says she must be too busy making new stuff to be here tonight. I miss her. Well, Katie.
We miss those views too.
Yeah, that's right. Who knows where Bob and Jen are, right?
Bobbert.
Bob and Jen.
Bob.
Yeah, in fact, normally there's more than just one Bob here. There's multiple Bobs, but I don't see any Bobs.
Yeah, not a Bob in sight.
Not a Bob in sight. Not at all.
Not that we can see, but
Well, a headline, deer crashes through school bus windshield and lands on sleeping student.
What?
Yeah. Oh, maybe they're bumping uglies, Katie says. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, Katie, you had to throw it in there because they're gone. Kyle said chain donut shops are the devil. It's all about the small donut shops that sell in the size of dinner plates. They don't have those here.
Well, they have the big donuts over at Bash's.
Shaw's.
You can get like a plate-sized donut over there.
Yeah, look, yeah. I'm not a Bosa person. I'm not a, you know what I'm saying? So maybe Bash's is the move, but
Donut Worry over there on Ellsworth and Baseline. Donut Worry. Next to the closed whatever it was, the
Clever
grocery store. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Katie's laughing. She said she had to. Yeah, I agree, Katie. I mean, this is the Pops and Low radio show. Anything goes here. Anything.
Man.
You never know what you're going to find here at the Pops and Low radio show. But yeah, so headline, deer crashes through school bus windshield and lands on a sleeping student. Maybe he should have counted sheep instead, they say. A Virginia high school student was napping on the school bus Monday when a deer crashed through the windshield and landed on him. The deer scampered off after the bus driver slowed down and opened the door. Can you imagine that? This thing lived.
So the windshield smashed in, and the driver's like, I'm going to just open the door for it. Like it couldn't go out the way it came.
Well, the pupil, 15-year-old Brendan Martin of Powhatan, I don't know how to say it, high school.
People don't use pupil for students very much anymore.
No, pupil. The pupil. That's right.
The pupil.
Was not injured, according to the Richmond Times-Dispatch, but he was befuddled.
Befuddled.
Good
word.
When was the last time you were befuddled? Can you recall?
Yeah, I'm always befuddled. But
always befuddled.
I never say I'm befuddled.
Well, if you're befuddled, I mean, if you have to say you're befuddled, you're probably not befuddled.
Touche.
See what I'm saying?
Touché.
It's like, people that walk around saying they're hip. I'm hip. No, if you have to say it.
Yeah. Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you have to, right. Dave says, or Katie says, no, we have the bee's knees up here for donuts. I have heard that the
bee's
Washington
knees
area is donut friendly.
Donut Chef in Delmont.
There you go. Donald says, I laugh at that video. The House of Donuts. Kyle said, call the game warden, get your roadkill permit, eat it, be a man. Hey, you know what? That's dinner just running around in the bus.
Nothing like an Oreo double stuffed floating in space.
Whoa.
There we go.
See, Donald's trying to make history too.
Send an Oreo into
Never
space.
done that. Oreo double stuffed donut. I would try that.
Katie says, wait, Kyle just told me I need to be on YouTube. When are y'all switching over full time? That's
TBH or no, TBT or TBD. Gosh, I'm doing I did Throwback Thursday, to be honest. TBD, to be determined.
That's right. We're probably going to do that here coming soon, but no sweat.
Acronyms.
If you're on Facebook tonight, that's okay.
I mean, it's not. I'm mad at you, but
what we're going to do anyway is if you're on Facebook, we're just going to share the link to Facebook. That way you click it, take you right to the YouTube. So don't worry about that. Oreo double stuffed donut.
Wait, that's a real thing?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. I told him, I was like, I'd like to try that, but I didn't know that was a real thing.
At Krispy Kreme.
See, I probably won't enjoy it then.
Well, maybe it's worth a shot. Nuh-uh. Did you?
What?
It's worth a shot. But
and then, yep.
I didn't even mean to say that, but I caught it. Well, see, let's go back where we were. I was really confused because I was trying to sleep and I woke up to something on my back, Martin told WTVR. I realized it was a deer. And it was just very confused because I'd never seen a deer actually jump through a windshield then land. Despite the crazy incident, Martin said he'll still look for his favorite seat at the front of the bus. There's no way it's happening twice, he said. Now, again.
Wait, do we video this?
We would not be the Pops and Low radio show if we didn't have video of this. Here we go.
This morning, an unexpected wake-up call for these students in Virginia. In the blink of an eye, a small deer comes crashing through their school bus. For the student trying to sleep in the front row, it was nothing to fawn over.
Nothing to fawn over.
The deer appears to skim the bus's hood before obliterating the windshield. Luckily, that student in the front row was in deep sleep, crouched down in his seat.
It would have hit him in the chest or in the top of his head or something. So we're very lucky. He's very lucky.
And he didn't even wake up. The bus driver was able to open the door and the deer scurried off. And the students shocked over what they just witnessed.
Where did you come from?
The deer ran off through a field nearby and seemed okay.
You know what's impressive to me?
There you
The
go.
bus driver didn't flinch.
Not
That
at
thing
all.
came through the window and it was like expected. Like happened before. Dude, talk about a heavy sleeper. A freaking deer hit that kid fully in the back. And nothing. And part of the windshield.
And survived.
Nothing.
That
Yeah.
darn thing survived. That's the unbelievable. Let's see. Donald says this deer is lucky I wasn't on the bus. It would have been in my freezer by now.
I'm saying, dude, if that kid, oh my Lord. And think about the odds of him being in a position low enough to not get smacked by the deer,
That's right.
but also like not wake up. He said that was hardly a deer, 25-pound fawn barely qualifies as a dog.
That's right.
Still, you ever been hit in the back with 25 pounds when you're sleeping? No,
Yeah, no.
no.
I mean, for that thing to come off the hood, through the windshield, into the seat,
And he didn't wake up?
he didn't wake up,
Man.
and the deer just ran off. You just,
I hate that.
he
the
just
news is-
sauntered off the
Saunter.
bus. Just sauntered off the bus.
He
Hey, oh my
sauntered.
goodness, it's Stephanie Lindley from Nashville. How you doing, Stephanie? Good to see you here. Haven't seen you in the Pops and Low radio show for some time.
Man, he just, I can't believe that.
It was nothing to fawn over, she said.
Yeah, they're doing it on He said glancing blow.
Well, listen, if you're new to the program, you know that there's, you don't know this, but this is a fact. There's only one realtor in the Valley that I trust. Her name is Sherry Espinoza. She's part of the Espinoza Group right there, Espinoza Group. And, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest into some property right here in the greater Phoenix area, whatever you want to call it, in the Valley, there's only one real estate agent I trust. Again, that's Sherry Espinoza. Check her out on azhomesbysherry.com. That's azhomesbysherry, SHERI.com. Give her a call. If you meet her, you talk to her for 5 minutes, it'll feel like you've known her your entire life. She's awesome. So check them out at Espinoza, the Espinoza Group at azhomesbysherry.com. Stephanie says, just turned 43 this week. Feeling great. That's congratulations, Stephanie. I wish I had a birthday song for you prepped and ready to go.
I mean,
But I don't. But, that doesn't mean that we wouldn't wish you a happy birthday. We do.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So that's the odd news for this week.
Don't leave.
Don't leave.
We're not
because-
done.
Not at all. Because why? That's right. It's time for motel trivia. Normally, in the past, we've been doing gas station trivia, but gas station trivia just didn't seem like it was working out. So we're moving to motel trivia, not hotel trivia, motel trivia. And in order for a motel to qualify, there was two qualifications. They had to either be in the city of Atlanta
Or Denver.
or Denver, and they had to be under $65 a night. So there you go. And trust me, in both cities, that was not hard to find.
Yeah.
Not hard to find.
Third qualification was they had to have been busted previously for some sort of, soliciting of prostitution or something like that. So, had to be in there as well.
That is right. So we're going to try our first city. We're going to start in Atlanta. And the reason, because obviously Major League Baseball, they pulled kind of a scandalous decision this week.
Oh, I didn't hear about this. I don't pay attention.
Oh,
to
you didn't know that?
No, I don't pay attention.
Okay,
to
so
baseball.
the Major League Baseball pulled the All-Star game out of Atlanta and moved them over to Denver.
Because the vid?
No, not because of the vid, because of Georgia election politics. All politics. So
Not sure how an all-star game has any effect on politics, but hey, whatever. Sports and politics don't really, whatever.
yeah, I don't think a lot of people were too happy about that, but it is what it is. You
Don't
know,
bother me none.
yeah, I don't care. I'm not going to watch it anyway.
I didn't even know what's happening.
All right, so we're going to start in Atlanta and nefarious activities. Stephanie says, yeah, absolutely. So this is motel trivia. This is where we're going to call motels in 2 different states, one Atlanta, one in Denver. And we're going to ask them simple trivia questions and see if they can get these trivia questions correct. So we're going to start right here in Atlanta.
Thank you for calling the Red Roof Inn, Six Flags, Atlanta. If you know the extension of the guest you are trying to reach, please dial it now. To reach the front desk, press 0. Thank you. I'll transfer you now.
And we're being transferred. Boycott Georgia.
Roof Atlanta?
Yeah, hey, how are you doing?
I'm great.
Oh, that's awesome. My name is Pops. I'm calling from the Pops and Low radio show on 111.7, the Big 112. I have 2 trivia questions for you. Here is question number 1. How many sides are there on the side of on a stop sign?
This is a radio station.
Wow, what's up? I got number here, sir. I'm up in Atlanta, Georgia right now.
Yeah.
Hello?
How many sides does a stop sign have?
I thought we were going to get contestants there.
Oh, well.
I was excited.
Well, so what happens is
She sounded like she was excited. I was excited.
I was
Yeah.
excited too, but when you get hung up on, your city loses.
I mean, yeah. So that's 1 minus 1.
That's -1. So unfortunately for Atlanta, they get no points in this round, but we're going to go over to Denver and we're going to give Denver a shot here. And I thought that first question was pretty easy.
Yeah. How many sides on a stop sign? ESPN 8, the Ocho.
That's right.
Thank you for calling. Please enter the extension number now.
0.
I don't know.
Yep.
See what happens.
Please hold while I try that extension.
An octagon. That's right, Stephanie. That's exactly right.
Howard Johnson, front desk. How may I help you?
Yeah, this is Pops from the Pops and Low radio show on 111.7, the Big 112. I have 2 trivia questions for you. Here's question number 1. How many sides does a stop sign have?
Is this like a real thing or is this a joke?
Oh, no, this is a real thing. This is Pops from the Pops and Low radio show. Feel free to Google us.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just not familiar.
Oh, that's fine. I understand. We're not a real big radio station. We're out on 111.7 on your FM dial, the Big 112.
Oh, okay.
How many sides does a stop sign have?
It has 8.
All right, very good. Question number 2. How many innings are there in a traditional Major League Baseball game?
Ooh, I think there's 9.
Excellent.
right.
You were right. You got actually both questions right. So it's Denver versus Atlanta for natural reasons, right? Are you familiar with what's going on out there in the news?
No, not too much.
Okay. Well, I mean, you did really good on the questions, though. So Denver is ahead 1-0. Good job.
Okay, nice. Awesome.
All right. Well, you have a great night and a safe weekend. All right.
All right, you too. Thanks.
All right. Bye now.
Bye.
All right. So there we go. Denver takes the early lead.
Afternoon from Brisbane, Australia. Well, hello.
How you doing, Mr. Roach?
Welcome onto the show.
Brisbane, Australia, down under.
Welcome.
That's right. Yeah, welcome, Mike Roach. That's right.
All right.
Well, welcome to the show. This is the Pops and Low Radio Show. We are in the middle of, guess what it's called? That's right. And we are on to round 2 of Motel Trivia. This week, it is Atlanta versus Denver. We've got Denver up 1-0.
1-0.
1-0. So we're going to jump in. And this is nice because people are answering the phones.
Yeah, because they have nothing to do. They're at motels.
That's exactly right. So, yeah, so we're going to jump back into Atlanta. This is round number 2. Round number 2.
Similar questions, different questions?
Different questions. We got
All right,
different
cool.
questions here. Maybe a little more difficult this time.
Check the comments.
All right. Round number 2.
You got a lot.
Hey, how you doing tonight? This is Pops from the Pops and Low Radio Show on 111.7, the Big 112. I have 2 trivia questions for you. Here's question number 1. The 3 parts of an atom are the protons, neutrons, and blank.
Electron.
Excellent job. Question number 2. If you are eating a prune, you're eating a dried blank.
Plum.
Great job. Great. What's your name, man?
Dwayne.
All right, Dwayne, you got 2 out of 2. You brought Atlanta into a tie. Right now, Atlanta is tied with Denver because of you. Great job.
Okay.
All right. So how many people do you have in your motel this evening? Are you booked, fully booked, or what's going on down there?
We're booked right now.
Oh, you are? Anything special going on in town, or is this typical?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know. So this is typical.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, you have a safe night and a great weekend, all right?
All right. You too, sir.
All right, bye now. Maybe the questions are too easy this week.
No, because I didn't remember what fruit prune was.
Okay, so he got it. He got it.
Donald said, okay, I see what y'all are doing now. Clarify. I'm confused. Mick says, thanks for the invite, Steph. Stephanie says, plum. Katie says, wow. Good work. Dang, said Stephanie. Katie said, it's Friday. Yeah, it is. It is currently.
That's
Let me
right.
see here.
All right, we're heading out to Denver for round number 2 of Motel Trivia.
Hello, and thank you for calling Motel 6.
Hello.
Denver Central, Federal Boulevard. For directions to the hotel, press 1. For reservations, press 2. For the front desk or to reach a guest, please press 3 or hold on the line.
Boy, that guy's excited, isn't
Nick
he?
says it's
To learn
Saturday.
about what personal information
Oh, it's
we
Saturday in
collect
Australia.
and how we use it, please see our
Huh.
privacy policy at
Dude, that's a 30-hour flight.
motel6.com.
That's wonderful.
That's 30 hours from here by plane.
It's pretty far. Pretty far. Come on, people. They can't be that busy. They're probably sleeping. Could this be a tie? Could this tie it up? Hello. Oh, it's a tie. We got a tie. After 2 rounds, we have a tie. It's Atlanta 1, Denver 1.
Man, it's going to be close down to the end because we're what? How many deep? Okay.
Well, this is
we
round-
still got some.
Yeah, we still got we've got round 3, 4, and 5 left. So there you have it. So Logue, share an interesting story. What do you got here while I dial up the next number?
An interesting story.
That's right.
Let's see here.
What do we got in the comments? there?
I'll tell you, it's
Tiebreaker.
not even an interesting story. It's just, when I picture motels,
Mhm.
right? I picture a couple different things. I picture like the red fluorescent light, behind the check-in counter, maybe, or maybe like, taxidermy of some sort hanging up on the wall.
That's right.
So we should do motels out in the country after this.
Well, we're kind of out on the outskirts. To find hotels under like $65, they can't be right in town. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. We got to
Yeah.
go like in the
Yeah.
boonies.
Oh, in the boonies.
deep, out. You know what I'm saying? Like redneck Kansas.
All right, we're on to Redneck, Kansas.
West Virginia.
Well, we're on to round 3 here. Round 3.
Thank you for calling Travel in Atlanta Airport. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now or dial 0 for the front desk.
Or dial 0 for the front desk.
You
Wow.
are being transferred to the operator.
Oh, the operator, huh?
Operator.
We're in Atlanta, by the way. Atlanta. Round 3. Hello.
Traveling, how can I help you?
Hi, this is Pops from the Pops and Low radio show on 111.7, the Big 112. I have 2 trivia questions for you. Here's question number 1. On a standard transmission vehicle, what must be compressed in order to shift gears? I believe she hung up.
She did.
Was that question too long? Maybe the question was too long.
We might be a little too deep with it.
But you know what?
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's the question. I can't change the questions now. I'm too deep into the trivia.
I mean, you know, she said clutch. Call Tennessee.
That's right.
We'll add Tennessee. College Station.
Thank you for calling.
Kyle said, here's the
Days
story. How about the
by
time I
Wyndham,
totaled a
Denver
moped in Myrtle?
downtown. To make a reservation, press
Oh,
1.
it's the automated. Don't
To
worry.
modify an existing reservation,
Press.
press 2.
How about
Just
the front
press 0.
To
desk?
speak to the front desk
Yeah, just
or
press
for
0.
any other inquiry, please press 3.
See, it was 3. You
It's
never know.
always 0. That's an automated thing.
It was 3. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying?
Nobody is available to take your call at the moment.
You got to be kidding.
It's a motel, man. Maybe they're packed out.
All right.
Is that an Atlanta one too?
That was Denver.
Denver.
That was
So
Denver.
Denver's busy. Atlanta's busy.
Yeah. So after 2 full rounds, it's still, what is it? 1-1. We never really got round 3 questions answered. So we're going to jump over back into Atlanta and see what we can come up with here. See if they're a little friendlier. The first one, they didn't want to stay in the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, I mean, I just imagine they'd all be bored. So I figured they'd have plenty of time to talk.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not getting anything on this line.
Not even ringing.
Come on, peoples. All right.
Oh, geez. Wow. Good thing that was a water bottle.
Well,
Well, while you're looking that up, yeah. So for those of you that saw the comment that Kyle made, he crashed a moped in Myrtle Beach. It was awesome. And yeah, we were on our senior trip, humming along, and he hit a concrete
Thank
patch.
you for calling Savannah Suites
Done.
Nevada. If you know your party's 4-digit extension, please dial it now, or dial 0 or hold for the front desk.
there we go. We're dials.
Please hold a moment.
And we're back in Denver. Denver.
Thank you for calling Savannah Suites Arvada. This is Jake. How may I assist you?
Hey, Jake, this is Pops from the Pops and Low radio show on 111.7, the Big 112. How are you tonight?
I'm fantastic. How goes it?
Excellent. Well, listen, I have 2 trivia questions for you. Here is question number 1. On a standard transmission vehicle, what must be compressed in order to shift gears?
Oh, that would be the clutch.
All right. Very good. You're right.
You're talking about an automatic, or you mean a standard? Yes, not an automatic. Got it. Go on.
You did. You nailed it. Very good. Here's question number 2. How many periods are there in a traditional hockey game?
Ooh, good one. Not a hockey guy. About 2 periods.
Four, unless it's tied, then it goes into either 5 or 6, depending on how many players. Yeah.
There it is.
There you go. Well, hey, you know what? You gave it your best shot. You got 1 out of 2, and I'll be honest with you, that's not bad. That actually puts Denver ahead of Atlanta. So good job to you.
Hey, I'll take it.
All right. Are you guys busy down there at your motel tonight? Are you booked or what's going on?
Well, about as booked as you can get. I'm out of single beds right now. Savannah Suites is full of kitchenette suites. We're really great for long-term stays. But yeah, right now I got a couple of double bed suites left, and that's about it.
All right. Now, do you rent by the hour down there, or is it just for the evening?
Oh no. Although some of the folks would like to think so, but we are by the day, the week, and the month.
Not by the hour though.
No.
All right. Well, that's too bad because I was looking for a place. I'm just kidding. Hey, listen, you guys have a great Friday night and a great weekend. All right.
You as well. Take care.
All right. Good job. Bye-bye. Well, there you go. So now it's 1.5 to 1.
1.5 to 1. Man, he had all the time in the world.
That was Jake at State Farm.
Sounded like it.
Georgia, just southeast of me, a few hour drive. There you go.
Yeah, they're having their own conversation.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Don't let me, the host of the show, interrupt what's going on in the chat room. I can't let that happen.
Man.
Can't let that happen. What time we got there? Yeah, we still got plenty of time. So, so I caught the COVID, Logue.
Yeah, you did. You caught the vid. I
got to tell you, other than being very sleepy, the worst part of the COVID is the whole no taste, no smell thing.
Yeah, we would have to do the Stanley Hudson test on you, right? And switch out your coffee for orange juice. Really see how it is. Because, even though you're not tasting flavor, I wonder if you would taste the acidity.
That's a good question, but I can tell you this. I'm drinking coffee right now. You could switch it with hot water. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That's crazy.
I had my face deep in an onion last night.
Not going to ask why.
Trying to smell the onion. Because I was chopping it up. I was making some food and I wanted to saute some onions.
Sure.
And so I figured, well, if I can't smell an onion, I can't smell anything. I could not smell an onion.
Were your eyes still watering?
A little bit. There was a little bit of the burn.
Interesting.
But yeah.
So the senses are still there.
Yeah.
But the actual smell and flavor indicators
completely gone.
Are nigh.
Completely gone. Absolutely. Hey, Mike, I know you're a visitor. Hey, listen, if you want to follow, I would recommend you check out our YouTube channel, which, of course, is Pops and Low Radio Show. Just search it and hit the subscribe button.
If we switch it to whiskey, this is going to be a very different show.
That's right.
Yeah, nobody wants those problems.
You know what? Now that I can't taste, I should do a shot of whiskey.
Nah.
I wonder if I could
don't
do
just
it.
do one shot of whiskey.
Well, I wonder if if it would if I could taste it or not.
And I'm telling you, you would feel the burn, but you wouldn't feel you wouldn't be able to taste the flavor.
Should I get a small shot of whiskey and give it a shot?
Hey, I'm here for whatever. Shoot.
All right. Well, let's jump into.
She said, "Please, gosh." They're like, we need this to get a little more live here, people.
We're gonna go. Logan's gonna entertain you for the next 30 seconds while I go get myself.
That's how close on hand he has it, people. So just keep that in mind. He literally designated 30 seconds to come back with whiskey. She did say whiskey might clear your sinuses. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You know what? Did any of you have anything odd happen this week? I'd be very curious to know. Oh God, Kyle. He said, I remember a time Logan and I did a lot of shots of a particular cinnamon whiskey. Vaguely remember. I'm sure you vaguely remember. Katie said, yes, sir, please. Uncle Dave said we should do some wasabi. And you know what he does have? He doesn't have wasabi itself, but he has those wasabi Blue Diamond almonds. You guys ever had those? They're fire. So that would definitely be something. Oh my Lord. He's bringing out so for those that don't know, Katie said, I'm so pumped and running to get 2 shots for us. Oh Lord. So for those that don't know, Pops is a Coke and Jim Beam guy.
Yes.
Heavy. Not heavy. It was a joke.
Yeah.
He didn't like that joke. But no, it's if he's drinking that's his preferred method.
All right. So right here is whiskeys of the season. All right. This is a Jim Beam product. I got this for Christmas, actually.
Jimothy Beam.
And so check this out. Right. See it? Open it up.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. It's going to right there.
So is it like little mini shots or little mini bottles?
Little mini bottles.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So let's see what. All right. Now, the first person to respond in the chat room, give me a number between 1 and 12. 1 through 12.
In the words of Shrek, 3, my lord.
3, my
lord. How many do you have? You have 12?
Yeah, 1 through
1 through
12.
12. Pick one. Everybody likes Tennessee whiskey.
That's right. That's right. So because there's 12 different types in here. Oh, look at that. Stephanie Harry.
295. Jeez.
Yeah, Kelly
7.
Kelly was first with number 2.
You know what? Maybe one of these shows we'll do a drinking show.
Oh,
we'll encourage everyone to partake. 2, 9, 5, 7, 8.
So I picked out number 2. Number 2 happens to be Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So your natural
OG
Jim Beam.
Wait, so there's different flavors?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different flavors.
All right, I won't make you break them open, but man, I need to know what the other flavors are.
Yeah. So
here
we go.
You do your shot. I'm gonna do the.
All right. So this is the big test here. This is the big COVID. Does whiskey?
So Jim Beam Straight, Jim Beam Black Straight.
Oh, that's what this
Jim
is.
Beam Apple. Oh, that's Black Straight.
Oh no, this is Kentucky Straight Bourbon.
Oh,
yep.
They have a Kentucky Fire Cinnamon, which is, I'm sure, like the vague drink that you remember, Kyle.
I can't smell it.
You can't smell that?
Nothing. I cannot smell that at all.
Oh yeah, you can't smell it out of this bottle anyway. Smell your glass.
All right.
Yeah, it's the bottle.
I can smell the fumes. That's it.
Crazy.
I can smell the fumes. I cannot smell. The last Jack Daniel's distillery tour I went on was so fun. I tasted them all. All right. Check your Facebook messages. All right. So here we go. Now, normally I'm not a big shooter, right? So
He's not a big shooter. Shooter McGavin.
I'm not a big like whiskey shooter, but I can't even smell it. I can't taste anything. So here we go. You ready?
They're doing it with you.
Oh,
Get going.
all right. And here we go.
Oh, man.
Are you ready?
3, 2, 1, take it. Man, Pops, I haven't seen Pops take a shot ever. Well, anything.
It's burning.
Woo!
It's burning.
It's burning.
Oof.
Oh my Lord.
I cannot taste it.
I did not expect that sound to come out of him. It's burning. That sounded like a
It immediately upset my stomach. It tastes like
it's burning.
Bird's so good, Stephanie says. No, I
look, okay.
I can't
for
taste
those
it,
of you that
but I can feel it.
Are more regular drinkers or smokers or I used to be a chewer. That's the ultimate. Let's be honest. It's not no flavor thing. Like I dipped for the burn. It wasn't anything else. You drink liquor for the burn.
I let it sit in my mouth because I was trying to taste it.
Why? You were gonna taste it anyways. It's going through the same way. So you just put yourself through hell for no.
I was sloshing it around. I was sloshing it around on my tongue, trying to get the taste.
Oh,
and
man.
And that was
You got Jim Beam Peach in here.
Oh,
that sounds fantastic. Yeah. So your brother recommended wasabi.
See, no,
and you have those wasabi almonds.
Oh yeah, I mean those are nothing.
They're good.
They are delicious, but you just can't. I mean, I can't taste anything.
That's crazy to me. I can't believe you didn't taste that.
Thank you for calling Travelodge by Wyndham.
Look,
Here we
now
go.
he's
College
confident.
Park.
Round number
To make
4.
a reservation, press 1. To modify an existing reservation,
Press
press
2.
2. To speak to the front desk or for any other inquiry, please press 3.
All right, so we're back in Atlanta. Denver's up by 0.5 point. Round number 4, motel trivia.
Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, your safety is a top priority. We have introduced new standards and
for crying
training,
out loud.
such as the use of approved disinfectants in guest rooms and public spaces.
Oof.
We have also elevated health and safety protocols to
Crack and
include the
rum.
mandatory wearing of
It's
face
really
coverings in all
Is
public areas.
Dark.
To book your next stay with our flexible policies, please remain on the line. This call may be monitored or recorded for
That's
quality
an
purposes.
awfully long thing. If they hang up after all that. Come on now.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Travelodge
Wow.
Adventurers line. You're
After
obviously
all
ready to discover your
that.
sense of adventure, and
Come
we're
on.
going to help. At Travelodge by Wyndham, you'll get the adrenaline
This is a
rush of free
$65
high-speed
room.
internet access, the sweet smell of free in-room tea and coffee,
The
and
sweet
enjoy
smell
our free 24-hour
of-
coffee in the lobby
I
every
don't-
morning
I
to
don't believe
start your
any
day's
$65
adventuring off
room
right.
smells good.
And because there's no end to fun, sign up for
No
Wyndham
end
Rewards,
to fun.
now better than ever.
No
What
end.
Go
fun is
free
happening
with just
there?
15,000 points. Get a free
You can
night
end
at
that.
over 7,500 hotels.
She's going to go on
Yeah.
forever.
Well, I'm sorry, Atlanta, but you guys are struggling.
One of these shows, we'll play some drinking games with the audience.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't mind
We'll
doing that. I
we'll
don't mind
do
doing that
some.
at all. Oh, if you're listening to Good Talk Radio,
For calling Super 8 by Wyndham.
we're going to end the show. If you want to hear the rest of it,
Jackson Airport.
Stick around.
To make a reservation, press 1. To modify an existing reservation, press 2. To speak to the front desk or for any other inquiry, please press 3.
all right, here we go. We're still in
To make a
Atlanta.
reservation, press 1. To modify an existing
Yes.
reservation, press 2.
Absolutely,
To speak to
Katie
the
and
front
Kyle.
desk or for any other inquiry, please press 3.
It's the same thing.
Actually, it's mandatory.
Nothing. There we go. Now the phone's ringing. We're back in Atlanta.
They just wanted you to be convinced that that's what you were doing.
Round 4.
Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, your safety is
Oh,
a top
for the
priority.
love.
We have introduced new standards and training.
I don't care. I'm sorry, Atlanta. You guys, when it comes to hotels or motels, you guys are awful. Let's see here.
Hotel, motel,
You know, when-
Holiday Inn.
When you're dialing, when you think you're dialing the phone, but you're clicking the keyboard numbers, that's COVID right there. COVID. All right, back in Denver now. Round 4.
Front desk, how may I help you?
Hi, this is Pops from the Pops and Low radio show on 111.7, the big 112. I have 2 trivia questions for you. Oh, wow.
Dang, zero tolerance.
There you go. 0 tolerance. Now I gave, oh, geez.
Katie said Kyle and her can come. They want to come be guests on the show when they visit.
Anytime.
I said guaranteed in studio. She said I can share fun facts of being a flight attendant, and Kyle can give his lame facts of the Army.
When are you going to be in town, guys? Because that's
Thank you for calling the Clarion Hotel, Denver Central.
Oh,
For
Denver
new reservations,
Central.
please press 1. For group reservations, the front desk, or all other inquiries, please press 2.
all right. Here we go. Denver. Here we are in Denver. Let's see. Round 4.
Dial 7 followed by the room number.
What?
Otherwise, dial 0. Stay on the line. Be connected to the front desk.
I can barely hear him. How about you?
What?
Barely hear him.
Korean Hotel Denver, how may I direct your call?
Well, is this the front desk?
This is. How can I help you?
Awesome. My name is Pops. I'm calling from the Pops and Low radio show on 111.7, the big 112. I have 2 trivia questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, what's that?
All right. Round number 4, actually. You're part of round number 4. Question number 1. The stars on the American flag represent what?
The 50 states.
Excellent. Great job. Question number 2. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the United States of America from which country?
The French.
Excellent job. Now, you guys got both of them right. That means you've taken Atlanta, actually Denver, ahead of Atlanta by 1.5 points. That's
Let's go. Denver in the house.
yeah. Denver's in the house now. Are you guys booked tonight, or you got openings, or what's going on over there?
Yeah, we do have some openings over here.
Okay. Now, do you rent by the hour?
Queen bedroom. We do not. We rent just by the night.
So and how much is your nightly stay? About $65?
Yeah, it's around there.
About $65. Now, so if I gave you, say, $15 for 1 hour, you wouldn't take that?
As long as there was no damage done to the room.
Okay. Well, I can't promise you, like, as far as like, well, maybe. Okay. $15. No. All right. I think I can do that. What time are you guys open till?
We're open all night.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to try to stop by a local gas station, get some Funyuns and a couple Cokes, and I'll give you guys a call. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Have a great weekend now.
You as well.
Bye now.
Okay. Bye.
$15.
A different route.
Well, I almost did. I was
Yeah,
almost
nah.
talking about the money shot.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But because
The minute you said stop by the gas station, I was like, you better shut up. We're going to get kicked off. God.
Did you notice she was going to accept $15 by the hour?
Yeah,
See,
why do-
Stephanie, 15,
Why do I feel like, look, if that's a chain, you can't be doing that.
She was
There's no just,
willing.
yeah, sure, if you don't damage the room. What?
She
Why
was-
would anybody want it for an hour and not damage the room?
$15 too. That's not a
Man.
bad deal. I
I
didn't
mean-
think she would have went for that.
I can't believe she
I
can't believe she let the conversation go to that. If that's
Wow.
not a red flag.
That's right. But she got both answers right. So she puts Denver at 2.5 to 1.
She thought she said, "Holy moly!" She felt uncomfortable thinking you were going to crush Funyuns in the carpet. Yeah, 'cause that's what he was doing.
Funyuns and a couple Cokes.
Man,
Why? Why would you rent a hotel room for an hour to have Funyuns and a Coke?
you would be surprised.
Takes all types, but she was
There's-
willing.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that
Oh,
Funyuns.
My goodness. All right. So, well, I don't think Atlanta can come back. They're down by, what is it? What I say it is now 2.5 to 1. They can't come back.
Atlanta took the loss today.
Yeah, Atlanta took the loss, and I think a lot of people would be happy about that because Atlanta, it's made a lot of people upset. The state of Georgia did.
I mean, you know.
So there you go. So Denver won the All-Star game as far as it being played there, and they also won Motel Trivia. So that's it for Motel Trivia. But have I shown you this yet? All right, so I need some fan input here. I need some viewer input. We've done gas station trivia in the past. We've done motel trivia tonight. Which did you prefer? I think I'm a fan of motel trivia.
I think motel is going to be the move. I think that we can kind of dive deeper into that. Yeah, I think motel is going to be the move from here on, just because people answer.
Yeah, people answer and they're willing to play.
Right.
We had a couple hangups, but not too many. And we had some engagement there. That's
Yeah.
nice.
And I think that's kind of a rabbit hole we can go down, is kind of like that motel real estate area.
That's right.
So,
well, I'm going to open the questions up for any questions that you have for the Pops and Low radio show.
I'm willing questions for us. It's the same 5 people.
Well, let's see here. Katie says you had me at Funyuns.
See, Katie's the person. I
And,
told you there was somebody out there. Somebody would take the hour in the hotel room for the Funyuns.
If you would have said hot Funyuns, it's signed, sealed, delivered. Oh, the hot
They are
Funyuns.
great. They are great.
Those are like those taquitos or Takis.
Takis.
The Takis.
See, Takis, hot Funyuns are like hot Cheetos, but Takis are a breed of their own.
Yeah. Hey, did I happen to show you rabbits that walk on 2 feet? Oh, look at the little bunny.
We're just filling time now.
Look at the little bunny walking on 2 feet. I mean, look at this guy. That's right. So there you go. Bunny's walking on 2 feet. Only here on the Pops and Low radio show are you going to see that.
I mean, he's not wrong.
That's right. I mean, where else are you going to tune in to a live show and see bunnies walking on 2 feet?
See people take random shots of Jim Beam to see if they could taste it.
Oh, Stephanie says we can ask her questions.
And that's the end of the show.
All right. Well, that's there you have it. So, yeah. Katie says, I can't wait to be live with y'all. I totally connect with Popo.
Pops.
Oh, Pops. Okay. Pops, AKA Popo. On another level, I don't have to be sweet. That's right, Katie. Anything goes on the Pops and Low radio show.
That's the greatest comment I've seen yet, Dave.
Looks like Monty Python's bunny.
The holy hand grenade, man.
That's right. Where is it? It's behind the behind the rabbit.
Oh man.
Yeah. Now, I mean, you might soil your armor if you saw this guy. Look at him. Oh, look at the little bunny.
Man, that holy hand grenade scene is classic.
That's right.
That's an all-time. It does look like that bunny.
Count to 4. Or count to 3.
Count to 3, not
directly
4.
to 3, not to 4.
Not to 2. He said,
unless you're counting to 3.
right, unless you're counting to 3.
Cover your jugular. That's right, Stephanie. I just soiled my armor. Also, we also have this, which is great.
You got this, sister. You were super, super close. Right in the kisser. Show that knight who's boss.
Oh God. Look at this thing. Bam! What do you think? How fast?
Oh man, that thing's moving.
That thing had to be coming at, I would say, about 65, 70 mile an hour to the face.
Man.
That's right. So there you go. So that was the Pops and Low Live, a radio show. What an evening. Pretty good evening, I got to tell you. Right in the kisser.
How? Right in the kisser.
That's right. So in about 23 minutes or so, 22 minutes now, we're going to be the undrafted GM.
Correct.
And you're going to be talking about what?
The mock draft. So if you guys are interested in that, we will, like I said, we'll be doing that at 8:30.
That's right. 8:30 right here, Pacific time.
Yeah, Pacific Standard, Arizona time, whatever you want to call it.
That's right. But only here, let's see what she says here. Kyle says, damn.
You got knocked out.
You got knocked out.
That's from that movie, Friday.
Right. Yeah, so let's kind of recap the Tonight Show. We had a watermelon to the face. We had walking bunnies. I did a shot live on air and didn't taste it except for the burn.
Right.
The burn was there. The burn was real. I felt the burn.
Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
Bernie Sanders.
And yeah, so hotel trivia. So it was quite an evening, I got to tell you. Quite an evening. Now listen. Did I miss anybody? We didn't even talk about the Nussbaums
stuff.
We didn't talk about the Nussbaums business. And of course, that's Nut Tree Designs Company. Listen, you've got to go to saywhatyouwillradio.com, click on my sponsors tab, and you're going to see all of the sponsors of the show right there. You're going to see Nut Tree Designs Company. You're going to see Mythical Beards. You're going to see
Wiley Beats. You're going to see AZCFL. You're going to see all
Ranger Rob Pet Poopy Bags.
Yep.
You're going to see them all. They are all making this show possible. And believe it or not, people actually pay for this stuff.
I don't believe it either.
I don't. How can that happen? How does that happen?
Man. But if you know anybody else that wants to pay for stuff, let us know.
That's right. You're exactly right. And so that's about it. But yeah,
so that's this week's show.
That's this week's show. I'm just rambling.
You're just cutting into my prep time here, man.
That's right. So yeah, so we got to get ready for undrafted GM. We're going to be doing the mock draft with Lo, the host, and that's going to be in about 20 minutes. So guys, if you want to tune back in, because I know there's nothing else going on. It's Friday night. You got nothing else going on. Tune back in 20 minutes, and we're going to go over the mock draft, Logan's mock drafts. This should be pretty exciting.
Let's end it.
Should we end it? All right. Well, that's it for the Pops and Low radio show. Thanks for tuning in. Katie was here. Stephanie was here. Dave Smith was here. Kyle was here. We also had some new people that were in here. One of those new people was from where? Down Under, right? His name was Mick Roach from Down Under. But listen, if I forgot you, I apologize. But thanks for being on the show, the Pops and Low radio show. You can find all our stuff on saywhatyouwillradio.com. God bless. Take care. Be nice to each other. And we'll see you next Friday night.